Anyone who has followed wrestling for a while knows that the WWE has signed off on some dumb ideas. The Gobbedly Gooker, Beaver Cleavage, a Roman Reigns vs. Sheamus feud? But what if we told you that these proposed ideas were even worse and more preposterous? Here are 10 shocking WWE plans that almost happened. Goldust lives the gimmick. Undertaker is given praise by wrestling fans for his devotion to his gimmick even after 25 years. But would Mark Calloway get breast implants for his character? You can see where we're going with this. Goldust in 1995 was a tremendously groundbreaking character. By 1999, Dustin Reynolds wanted to take the character up a notch by getting breast implants and having WWE film the surgery. Amazingly, McMahon said no to this. Think about that for a second and consider plans WWE have actually done. Vince McMahon's killer revealed. Before pesky real-life circumstances got in the way, the death of Vince McMahon's character in 2007 was meant to be permanent. The exploding limo would have sparked off a storyline of who was the killer, because hey, there's a lot of suspects who would want McMahon dead. After the investigation was concluded, the culprit would have been revealed to be, drumroll please, Linda McMahon. Honestly, it would have been one of the most sensical stories in WWE history. Can you imagine her Senate run if this happened? The game puts on the gloves. In 2001, Mike Tyson was not in a good place. By his own admission in his autobiography, he was in a terrible mental state and on giant amounts of drugs. That's what makes it even crazier to think he was almost at WrestleMania 17. He was set to be in a boxing match against a man who he had history with going back to 1998, Triple H. Surely there would have been some fans who would have loved to see the game taken off his feet via an uppercut from Tyson. Imposter Kane revealed. Prepare yourself for this. In 2006, Glenn Jacobs was contemplating retirement. Seriously, with the man playing Kane looking towards sipping drinks on the beach in retirement, WWE needed a new man to play the Big Red Machine. Enter the Imposter Kane storyline. While in reality this feud ended with Jacobs banishing the imposter, this faker was originally meant to be the real Kane, who Jacobs imprisoned years earlier. This would reboot the character and restore the mystique of the original. In theory, of course. China, WWE Champion. So Vince Russo may be an insane madman bent on destroying good taste, but you could never call him predictable. In our timeline, the main event of SummerSlam 1999 was Stone Cold vs. Triple H vs. Mankind. Instead of the triple threat though, Russo penciled in China vs. Stone Cold, with China walking away WWE Champion. As the event drew closer though, executives got cold feet and feared that China wasn't good enough in the ring to hold the belt. Justin Bieber in WWE. Okay, WWE, this is why you have people screaming at the top of their lungs that the PG rating is ruining your company. Justin Bieber's a big star, like it or not. WWE wanted in on the Biebs star power by booking him in a match at SummerSlam 2014. Not stupid enough? The match was set to be Bieber, John Cena, and Big Show versus the Wyatt family. And of course the Wyatts would lose. Was that even a question? The Rock at WrestleMania 21. While The Rock left WWE as a full-time performer in 2003, the Brahma Bull still planned to do something special each year at WrestleMania. One of his plans was to be at WrestleMania 21 facing off against JBL for the WWE title, or better yet, Sting. The Sting plan would fall out due to Sting not signing with the company, and the JBL match was scrapped for unknown reasons. How funny would it have been if The Rock were to steal John Cena's spotlight in 2005? Muhammad Hassan, WWE Champion. One of the most controversial characters in WWE history, Muhammad Hassan tapped into the post-9/11 fear of US citizens just like the foreign heels of the era's past did. And just like those heels, Hassan was scheduled to become world champion. He was penciled in to take Batista's World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam 2005, but the controversial segment involving Hassan choking out Taker with masked men led to UPN pulling the Hassan character from television. WCW lives on. The biggest missed opportunity in WWE history. The invasion storyline was so bad it didn't even seem possible that it was their first idea. And that's because it wasn't. Much like how Raw and SmackDown are now, WCW was originally set to remain in existence as its own entity. It was meant to have a Saturday night show and its own roster, but once WWE couldn't get a network to sign off on the show, everything was scrapped into the invasion storyline. Yay. Vince, you are the father. Now, we know Vince McMahon is a sick bastard, but did he really just suggest this? So 2006 was an odd year for Vince McMahon. He started his own religion and fought God on pay-per-view. But did you know it could have been way worse? That year, Stephanie McMahon was pregnant with her first child, and her father proposed something unique. You see, he wanted to do an incest storyline where he was the father of her child. Yeah, guess we know what McMahon and Trump talk about after all. And that's it for our list. Are there any of these plans that you wish came to fruition? Let us know in the comments section, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to TheSportster on YouTube. See ya!